Section 40 talks about the dissolution of the firm by the intervention of the court is through by agreement. A partnership firm can be dissolved anytime with the consent of all the partners, whether the partnership is at will or for a fixed duration. A partnership can be dissolved in accordance with the terms of the partnership deed or of the separate agreement. The second way of dissolution of partnership is by compulsory dissolution, which is enshrined under Section 41 of Indian Partnership Act. In case any of the following events take place, then it becomes compulsory for the firm to dissolve, and that is by insolvency of the partners. In case all the partners or all the partners except one becomes insolvent, or by unlawful business, in case the firm is engaged in more than one business which may have become unlawful, the better way appears to be that the firm will not dissolve as to the other legitimate businesses unless all of them are so interconnected that stoppage of one would paralyze the others. For example, A and B chartered a ship to go to a foreign port and receive a cargo on the joint venture. War breaks out between England and the country where the port is situated before the ship arrives at the port and continues until after the time appointed for the loading. The partnership between A and B is dissolved. The third way of dissolution is by dissolution on the happening of contingent event, and which is enshrined under Section 42 of the Act. A firm may be dissolved on the happening of any of the following contingent events. For example, by expiry of fixed period. A firm constituted for a term is of course not exempt from dissolution by any of the other possible cause before the expiration of the term. The contract may expressly provide that the partnership will determine in certain circumstances, but even if there is no such express term, an implied term as to when the partnership will determine may be gathered from the contract and the nature of the business. The provisions of this section make it clear that unless some contract between the partners to the contrary is proved, the firm, if constituted for a fixed term, may be dissolved by the expiry of that term. The second aspect is on the achievement of specific task. A partnership that is constituted to carry out contracts with specific persons during a particular season would be taken to be dissolved once the contracts are closed. In the case of Basant Lal Jalan versus Chiranjeev Lal, where the firm was constituted for a specific undertaking to supply certain quantity of grain and the contract was prematurely terminated after supply of a part of the goods, it was held that the partnership did not come to an end and was dissolved only on the final realization of the assets. The third way is by death of the partner. When the deed of partnership did not provide that the death of a partner would not dissolve the partnership, the partnership stood dissolved on the death of a partner. A firm stands dissolved automatically on the death of a partner. Continuance of business after such death would not tantamount to continuance of earlier partnership. The fourth way of dissolution is by insolvency of a partner. In the absence of a contract to the contrary, the insolvency of any of the partners may dissolve the firm. The rule shall apply even though the partnership has been constituted for a fixed term and the term has not yet expired or has been constituted for a particular venture and the same has yet not been completed. Friends, the fifth way of dissolution is resignation of a partner. The resignation by any of the partners in a firm dissolves a partnership. Now let us analyze Section 43 of Indian Partnership Act, which speaks about dissolution by giving notice. In case of a partnership at will, a partner can dissolve it by giving written notice of a dissolution to other partners duly signed by him. Notes must be very clear and certain. And notes once given cannot be withdrawn without the consent of other partners. It was held in the case of Banari Das versus Kanshi Ram. In those cases where a partner has given notice of dissolution at a time when the dissolution will give him some advantage over the other partners, he may be held in the firm till the pending transactions are completed.